In football, some players shine because of their flair, others because of their goals. But then, there's a man who shines because he makes everyone else shine. This is the story of N'Golo Kante, a man too small to be noticed, too humble to seek the spotlight, and yet too great to be forgotten. Paris, 1991. Born to Malian parents, Kante grew up in a world of struggle. While other kids dreamed of becoming stars, little N'Golo walked the streets collecting trash with his father, hoping to earn just enough to support his family. He wasn't tall, he wasn't strong. Scouts overlooked him again and again. To them, he was invisible. But what they didn't see was a heart that refused to give up. A boy who would run longer, fight harder, and believe deeper than anyone else. At first, he had to start small, playing in local amateur clubs no one cared about, the kind of teams where nobody makes headlines and dreams usually fade away. But Kante wasn't like the rest. While others showed off skills, he did the dirty work, running, tackling, recovering. He was the quiet soldier, doing everything, asking for nothing. Boulogne gave him his first professional chance. Then, Caen. At every step, people began to notice something strange. This little midfielder. He seemed to be everywhere at once. He wasn't flashy, he wasn't loud, but he was unstoppable. Every ball, every inch of the pitch belonged to him. Kante wasn't just playing football, he was rewriting the meaning of hard work. 2015. Leicester City, a club fighting relegation, took a gamble on him. A player most of the world had never heard of. What happened next shocked football forever. Kante became the heartbeat of Leicester's midfield. He covered every blade of grass, turned defense into attack, and made the impossible look routine. By the end of the season, Leicester had done the unthinkable. Premier League champions, the greatest underdog story in football history. And at the center of it all was the quiet, smiling Kante. While teammates celebrated wildly, he stood there, almost embarrassed by the attention, hiding behind his shy smile. But everyone knew. Leicester's miracle was built on his back. Chelsea soon came calling, and just like at Leicester, he conquered England once more. 2 Premier League titles, an FA Cup, a Europa League, a Champions League. He became the kind of player every manager dreams of, every teammate loves, and every opponent fears. But the crowning moment came in 2018, the World Cup in Russia. France lifted the trophy, and while the world celebrated Griezmann, Pogba, and Mbappé, every French player knew the truth. Without Kanté, none of it would have been possible. His teammates even sang about him. Kanté's so small, but he stopped Messi. And they weren't joking. He had literally shut down one of the greatest players of all time. And yet, through it all, fame never changed him. While others bought flashy cars and lived loud lives, Kante still drove his little Mini Cooper. He still prayed quietly, avoided the spotlight, and lived simply. To him, football was never about money or fame or glory. It was about the game, the team, the work. Because N'Golo Kante isn't just a footballer. He's a lesson that greatness doesn't need to shout, that humility can shine brighter than arrogance, that you don't need a crown to be a king. In a world obsessed with stars, Kante is the reminder that sometimes the humblest man in the room is the real king, and that's what makes him unforgettable. This was the story of N'Golo Kante. If you enjoyed this journey, make sure to subscribe to Goal and Glory, where we bring you the untold emotional stories of football's greatest warriors, because every legend has a story, and we're here to tell it.